Good afternoon and welcome to today's much anticipated Energia 1B clash between Highfield Rugby Football Club and Malone RFC, also known as the Craiga Red Sox today. You were joined once again, you were stuck with me actually, Darragh O'Keefe, for today's commentary, so we'll see how that goes, hopefully as good as last time. Just looking at the run-in from form here, Highfield on 35 points, they are impressive from 7 from 11 with a big bonus point victory over UCC in the Mardyke, 34-14. Malone at the moment are 2 from 11 and very unlucky away to Belleville, losing 18 points to 8, and very unfortunate not to pick up a losing bonus point actually. With 6 games left in the regular season, losing bonus points are crucial for survival, even draws, not to mention wins with bonus points. Just going through the teams there ever so slightly. We'll start off with Highfield, have Killian Buckley in at 1, Rob Murphy at 2, Dara Fitzgerald at 3, Owen the Moose Keating at 4, Sean Garrett at 5, Dave O'Connell and captain at 6, Olive Porter at 7 and Maya Cronin at 8. Highfield's number 9, Le Petit General, Richard Cassidy at 9, 10 James Taylor, 11 Gavin O'Leary, 12 Keane Bohan makes a positional change from full back to first centre with Liam McCarthy at 13 outside him. Ben Murphy's on one wing and Luke Kingston is at 15. The subs, Niall Dowling, 17 Ian McCarthy, 18 John O'Callaghan, 19 Mark Fitzgibbon, 20 Chris Bannon and 21 Colin O'Neill. Just on team news there for a couple of changes, Highfield's usual starting hooker Travis Coomey is out injured, Mark Dorgan is also injured along with James French. Chris Bannon comes back to the bench with the number 20 shirt. Keane Bohan, like I said earlier, is after leaving 15 to go into 12, and Owen the Moose's Loose Keating is his second start in at second row. Coming on to the Malone team, we got Ben Halliday in at 1, Sam Green at 2, Ricky Greenwood at 3, Adam McNamee at 4, Patrick Fullerton Healy at 5, Darrell Maxwell is captain, also known as Vin Diesel they call him. Number 7 Neil Alcorn and 8 Michael Crothers. Number 9 we got Shane Kelly at 10 Yasser Omar, 11 Mark McGlynn, 12 Nathan Brown, 13 Jack McMurty, 14 Rory Campbell and 15 Andy Bryans. On the bench we have number 16 Johnny Caskey, number 17 Lawson Porter, number 18 James McAllister, number 19 Corey Tipping isn't playing today so he's scratched from the team sheet, number 20 Zach Geordie Shore they call him up there, and number 21 Davy McMaster fills the last spot on the bench. And the man in the middle here today is George Clancy from the IRFU with bags of experience, so there should be no problem there, and he has his assistant refs of Paddy Sheehan and Roy O'Flynn. And we want to thank our live stream sponsors, Perfect Reception. Without their support it wouldn't be possible for us to continue to offer a live broadcasting service, not to mention the fantastic camera work and the gripping commentary. Special mention to the Highfield family abroad. We have, who do we have? We got Fintan O'Sullivan over in Vancouver, Paul Stack in New Zealand. We have, I think that's it actually from abroad. I think we've got just Fintan O'Sullivan in Vancouver, Paul Stack goes over in Australia. Not to mention the others watching from streams abroad. In other news with Highfield, they had a great cracking start to their weekend. The J2s beat Muskerry with a bonus point win, 34 points to 12. And the J1s are at home tomorrow, Sunday, to Cove. So come up and support the team if you get a chance up there. Hopefully it can be a great weekend for the club. And I've just heard as well that the Highfield under-16s had a big win against Fermoy. They won 29 points to 3 in the Pan A Munster Cup. And Malone are just making their way out there now, led by their captain, number 6, Darrell Maxwell. Other fixtures we must have a look at as well today. Buccaneers versus Marys. We've got 2nd versus 6th. We've got Naas at home to Banbridge, 7 versus 9th. Old Belvedere versus City Armagh, 4th versus 1st. And Old Wesley versus UCC, 5th versus 8th. Now we're just waiting for Highfield's 10 James Taylor to get us underway here. Referee making sure everything's all together and we're good to go. And just looking at results as well, I wouldn't take too much notice of standings, as there was a big shock last weekend with Banbridge beating Bucks in Banbridge 43-15 with a bonus point victory. And we are live, and James Taylor puts the ball high into the air, and we're up. Taken well by Malone 7, Neil Alcorn there. Shane Kelly looking for support around the corner, looking to bridge off the ball for a slight bit of protection. Taking his time, the caterpillar ruck they call that when they stretch out. Box kick goes up. Rory Campbell goes up, chasing, taken well by the 8. Maya Cronin carries well into contact. Highfield looking to spread it to the forwards. Darragh Fitzgibbon looking to take it up. Sean Garrett uses a decoy. Taylor pushes wide. Keane Bohan has it. Pushes it now again to the 13. Push it to the 13. Liam McCarthy, I beg your pardon. Le Petit General gives it to Sean Garrett going around the corner. Takes it well into contact. And 9 again, pushes out to the 1. Bohan ships it wide here. Looks out to Luke Kingston. Luke Kingston is carrying the ball well. Looks to give to Conor O'Neill. Puts his head down. Taken high there, I think. But referees giving the advantage there. Highfield have a free ball if they want to use it. Cassidy hits up Killian Buckley. Killian Buckley out wide. James Taylor pushes it to the hooker. Rob Murphy carries well. Taken down by 1. Ben Halliday. Cassidy looking again. Gives it Maya Cronin coming short. Takes it very, very well. Gets the offload. Cassidy hits O'Connell. O'Connell pushes wide. Unlucky to not get the ball away. And Highfield come back for the penalty. A bit topsy-turvy start there. Not to mention from Highfield, but from myself actually. And now we come back for the penalty for the high tackle here. George Clancy brings it back. Down the tram line on the 5-metre line. Highfield might settle the nerves here. I think might take a shot. Showing more of a statement intent going down the line. Taylor looks to line this one up and put it on the 5. James Taylor coming into the game with 38 points. The winger here, Malone's Rory Campbell, comes in today's game with 69 points, who also played Ulster 19s and 20s, and with the Ravens. There's a wealth of experience there as well. Even a full-back, Andy Bryans, has his 100 cap was last week, and today is his 101st cap, actually. So there's plenty of experience there in the back three as well. Now, Highfield are going with a full man here, looking to get a maul on. Maul worked pretty well for them last time they were here against St Mary's. First test for Rob Murphy. Moose Keating goes up, takes, unlucky not to carry it. Malone recover. It's a Malone ball, they carry well here. Looking to run outside their 22, that's a great take. Scrum half hits wide to Vin Diesel, the captain. Diesel puts it up, it's a knock on. Highfield can play on here, they have the advantage. Oh, he swings a leg at that. Just a bit of a nervy start there. Owen Keating there, very unlucky not to take that ball. Highfield just waiting to get the ball underway here. Richard Cassidy looking to put in. And we're just looking to get things underway. See what the scrum is like, the front row. Well, bag of experience in the Malone front row as well. First scrum in. Holds well actually, that's a great scrum by both teams. It's not an inch similar enough to Mary's here last time they played a home game. Cassidy whips out Taylor. Taylor puts Bohan flat. Both ankles back to Taylor. Taylor pushes wide to Ben Murphy. Ben Murphy puts the head down here. 2 against him. He puts the head down. Takes very well. Cover comes across. Cassidy needs to get the ball out wider. Wider hits the 7. Olive Porter carries well. Cassidy now looking to go open. Darragh Fitz hits wide to Taylor. Taylor pushes wide. And it's a wayward pass. He was expecting a winger there. It was Rob Murphy. He was out there. A chance gone astray for Highfield. Ben Murphy with a fantastic carry there. They'll be kicking themselves for that. A prime opportunity there. Malone got out of jail. Fair play to them. Just on that number 14, Roy Campbell, I mentioned earlier, he was a top scorer for the past few seasons. He came right through the youth section of Malone and went to school in RBAI, played Ulster Schools, 19s, 20s, Ulster Ravens. And 11, Mark McGlynn, he's got an eye for a try as well. He was a try scorer last week away to Belvo actually. He came from Sligo and has quickly become a fan favourite, I'm told. But a nasty injury kept him out for a couple of months and he's back to fitness and he still has an eye for a try, which is quite evident from last week. Scrum in for Highfield. Cassidy puts the ball in. Another solid scrum by Highfield looking to get a push on here. They're not getting much. They're getting a small, but it's pushing on here. They're pushing. Keep going. That's it. Ref gives the penalty here, and if I think I know Highfield, I think they're going to go down the line again. No point in going for 3 here, especially with the last penalty a lot further out when they went down the line. And also, as I mentioned, the other fixtures today in the AIL, I'll get you back on those in half time. We'll try to get a score on those as well. Taylor puts it down, lands it just outside the Malone 5. Highfield going again with the full man. Oh no, they're not. They're going with the six man. We've got Sean Garrett outside the 9 here. I'd guess they're still going to go for the maul and maybe punch up Garrett in midfield. Ben Murphy using the full width here. Decent gap to himself in the full back, Luke Kingston. Up Moose is loose. He has it. He carries well. Moya drives it on. Moya Cronin at the back. Rob Murphy's at the back. He's driving. Sean Garrett now with support, and Rob Murphy takes well. Ball goes astray again. Ball goes astray. Highfield have the advantage here. They're running into touch. Just little simple mistakes here by Highfield. Need to keep that ball a little bit tight, or just make sure, just be clinical when you're executing those passes. Be clinical. Referee George Clancy just having a quick word with Paul Sheehan there in the far wing. The ball was slapped down, I think. Professional foul there by Malone, and that is coming in for Malone. They'll be with 14 men for the next 10 minutes, and we're only 6 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. A man down and a rolling maul from Highfield here, you think? It's Malone, number 9, Shane Kelly there with the yellow card. Highfield now getting driven back ever so slightly, just need to get set here in the rolling maul. Sean Garrett could do it, adding his way to that. They get the roll, they're rumbling, they're moving well. It's brought down though. George Clancy's quite happy to leave a play. He's not giving a penalty. Highfield looking for it. It looks like a turnover from Malone, and they a great turnover from Malone, and they look to push the ball wide to 13. That's Jack McMurty, carries well and takes it into contact. That's a great carry from Malone and a great steal as well. Malone 12, Nathan Brown clears that ball. No. Highfield still in a strong position to attack. They're in the Malone 22, and Rob Murphy's going to get us underway here. Highfield looking to go to the tail. Moose Keating catches very well, takes to Moya Cronin. Moya Cronin puts Keogh Bohan up flat in the gain line, carries very well, brought down by the 10 Yasser Oman. Cassidy looks to get it wide. There come there's players flying in there. Cassidy hits Owen Keating, carries, brought down. Malone quite happy to defend. They're soaking up the pressure. If Highfield can snap it left, they could get in here. Malone are, after seeing that. Malone defending well. Highfield quite happy to drill away here with the pick and goes. They're quite happy. Cassidy looking in support. Hits Taylor now. Taylor puts it wide to Kingston. Kingston's on his own. Carries well. Brought down to ground by number 13, Jack McMurty. And it's a great try there, actually. Just got over Luke Kingston. Fantastic effort. Unlucky by the Malone defence. Brings us to 5-0 with 8.5 minutes gone. Good statement of intent by Highfield. They're not looking to go for the 3 points early. They're looking to go down the line and maul him over. Malone quite happy to defend the maul too, not getting too many yards, but they got a good rumble there on. The yellow card cost them so slightly. Conversion attempt to come with Taylor. Taylor lines this one up. Not the most difficult of conversions for a player of Taylor's calibre, to be perfectly honest with you. As we wait. Great strike by Taylor. He sends it high, he sends it over. He's got a hold of that one. That's 7-0 to Highfield after 9 minutes and 40 seconds played. A cracking start by Highfield. Malone now just need to pick it up a small bit now. The last time Highfield actually went up to play Malone, I think it was on the 26th of November, I think that was. They actually had 20 points to 3 against Highfield, and they put 10 points on them within the first 10 minutes. Highfield lost that game by 3, 20 points to 17. But usually Malone are out of the blocks a lot quicker than this. The full back, Andy Bryant, gets us underway here with a restart from halfway. Up she goes long. Cassidy takes, clears his lines from the 22, a fine clearance. Brings play just outside the 10. Or actually just onto halfway, bang on halfway for Cassidy, great clearance. Good attacking platform from Malone here. Just interesting to see what they're going to do. Will they take it wide first, or will they keep it up the jumper, keep it tight? And actually that yellow card was for the winger, actually. It wasn't for Shane Kelly at all. Now Sam Green, the hooker here from Malone, looking to get the ball in. Lost that ball, unlucky. This is his first AIL start actually in his first senior season. He was with the Irish clubs against Italy actually, so this is a new one for him. Cassie looks to get the ball out. Hits O'Connell, O'Connell pushes wide, Taylor pushes wide, Bohan has the ball, he looks to carry, puts the head down. No, look at the offload there. Number 13, Jack McMurtry, does very well to bring him down. Cassie now looks to play a short game here with Garrett. Garrett carries well. Malone quite happy to defend. There's no problem. They're keeping him held up in the tackle, driving them back. Cassidy hits Taylor. Taylor puts up Rob Murphy again. Malone defending very well, getting over the ball, and that's a penalty. Not releasing. That's a fantastic shout there by George Clancy. Malone working very well there. That's more like it from Malone. Definitely way better. Special mention to a couple of Malone stalwarts and Ian Taylor, Ken Campbell and Jojo McAllister. Thanks a lot for getting on to us. We keep in touch every now and again, and they sent down some great info here on the team as well today, so couldn't do the job without them. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you after, lads. Malone looking to attack here inside the Highfield 10. Sam Green looking to get us underway again. Ben Halliday gets the call into him, tells him where it's going to go. Looking at the back maybe. Back of the line out, hits the tail, works very well. Number 9, Shane Kelly hits the 10, Yasser Oman puts up the number 8, Michael Crothers carries well. And again out wide, we hit the second row, it's Adam McNee. Carries very well. Shane Kelly needs to get that ball out quicker. Yasser puts the ball high actually. Oh, is it going to go out? Lee, don't leave it, leaves it bounce. Luke Kingston does very well there. Got out of jail, a great clearance. Highfield did this against the last time against St Mary's at home. They let the ball bounce, and you can see what happens. That thing can go anywhere. Highfield, decent clearance just outside. They're 2 metres outside their 22. Line out to Malone. Malone look to go with a full man here. Maybe a maul on the cards, I think. Just get the possession. They're shooting to the tail again. Unmarked by Highfield. They get the rolling maul. That's a good maul underway. Highfield look to put a stop to it though. They're looking. Clancy's looking as well. They're rumbling. They're still going forward. Coming to a standstill. Clancy says once. He says. Still using Highfield, trying their best. Moose Keating losing all those levers. There's fellas swinging out of it there at one stage. And Highfield get the ball actually. Good defence by Highfield, keeping Malone out. Highfield get the put in. So with Rory Campbell off for the next few minutes or so, they're kind of down, Malone are down a goal kicker as well, and he's coming into the game, as I mentioned earlier, with 69 points. So any sort of conversion, I don't know who their second option is. I was watching the warm-up, it was just him kicking actually, so interesting to see who's going to swing a leg at it. Malone just looking to get the defence covered. Who's covering the backfield? The 15's got a lot of space there to cover on his own. If they dink it over the top, he's in big trouble. They're playing 3 up with the 9 on the scrum half there as well. He's quite happy to defend. You'd imagine this is just going to go long. Clancy doesn't like it. He says, we'll go again, lads. We'll have another go off it. We are still 7-0 here with 15 minutes gone. Highfield at home to Malone, just waiting for the put in here to the scrum. Cassidy looking to get us going again. Solid scrum, solid. Better scrum, I think they're getting a push on. Highfield are getting a shove on here. Should have kept it in, look for the penalty. Mike Cronin carries very well, brought down to ground by number 7 there, the Neil Alcorn. Bohan carries well, gets a hand off, puts his head down, he's going again, brings play up to the 10. Highfield need to start pushing the ball a little bit wider here now. Malone, come up quick, defence is set. Man on man, number 10 takes down, Yasser Oman takes down very well. Luke Kingston goes down to deck, Ben Murphy goes over on the clearance. Cassidy, they're saying slow down, O'Connell says slow it down. They're going to get set again, and again O'Connell, the captain, carries strong. Malone quite happy to defend. The 7 gets over, Neil Alcorn's getting over that ball, he's off his feet, he's been rolled. Cassidy gives it to Moose gives it and flicks it to Ben Murphy. Ben needs to carry up well. And that's the 12, Nathan Brown holding him up very well. Solid defence, you have to release and the ref says get off. Cassidy goes down the short and gives it back to Kingston back inside. Good carry. Taken well by Vin Diesel, the captain at 6. It's great work by the number 8. Michael Crothers gets right over the ball for a penalty to Malone. Fantastic work. Catches Highfield for not releasing. Tight angle for the kick to touch. Great work there by Malone altogether. Happy to soak up the ball very well there. Highfield attacking. Now Yasser Oman looking to put the ball down the field here. He went to RBI actually in school and had a couple of short spells with Bangor RFC and Ballynahinch. I think he's found his home here at this club here. Now he's playing very well. Central figure to the team. No, just waiting for the numbers. And we got the substitution, or sorry, the yellow card is back on here. We've got the 14, Rory Campbell coming back on. So Highfield hit 7 points without him. He's back on all things square. Also a mention there to the porters up in the CUMH here who are watching. Thanks for the support, lads. We're just in your backyard almost. You can probably see the game from where you are. Malone take it well, look to get the rolling maul. Moose Keating is in the centre of all that. He's disturbing that big time. The 9, Shane Kelly, hits the captain, Vin Diesel. 6, Darryl Maxwell carries well, and he goes again. The 13 at the centre of all, Jack McMurty carries again. This is better pace. Shane Kelly whips it out. Yasser Oman hits 15. 15 goes back inside to the 11, Mark McLean. Protesting for a high tackle, Clancy looks to play on. Shane Kelly hits the 10 again and puts Maxwell. That's a cracking hit there. Coming in from Highfield's 13, Liam McCarthy. Gets low on the tackle. Oh, it's a massive collision in midfield there. It's a huge hit. Olive Porter puts in a massive hit, and that's a Highfield scrum. Literally turned defence into attack. Good intent there by Malone, spreading the ball way quicker. Shane Kelly's getting that ball from the base of the rock way quicker. The captain has felt that one, definitely. Looking to get a bit of attention there. He took a massive hit there from Olive Porter, the man who played his school's rugby out in Christchurch. Absolutely taking names. Also, Highfield are actually having their Munster Senior League winners 89 to 1990 dinner here. That was the last time when it was actually a full AIL or full Munster League, and after that in the 1990 season it went into the AIL. So they're having their celebratory dinner. A couple of lads made a long distance there. JD Wheel and actually Canadian wingers come over. Kevin Lynch, George O'Sullivan, Paul Collins played for Highfield. He actually captained Munster versus New Zealand number 8. A few names, Terry Dillon there, to name a few. And also, Paddy Butler is having a going away do, and that's his second one actually. He had one in Lansdowne, he's one in Highfield. The guy is absolutely bait from leaving dues. I don't know, will he actually leave this time? He might stay for another one. I wouldn't put it past him. But less of that, and back to this. Cassidy, Le Petit General, puts the ball in. Highfield looking to get a shove on the scrum. They did the last time. It's more solid here. They're getting a bit of movement, not much going though. Highfield get the shove on. They're going to look for a penalty off this. Still looking, no chance. Cassidy goes himself, gets a lovely offload to Taylor. Taylor looks to go. The door's being closed on by number 8 there, perfect there by Michael Crothers, takes him down. Cassidy looks to go again, O'Connell carries hard. Not held, and Maxwell goes over the ball, he's cleared out. Cassidy hits Bohan pushes, and again over the top to Ben Murphy. Ben Murphy 1-on-1. That's a great tackle by the winger there, Mark McGlynn there, fantastic tackle. Highfield again, hitting up Killian Buckley, pushes wide, Taylor hits Bohan wide, they're putting major width in the ball. Bohan looks to stretch his legs, show and go from Cronin, looks to give it, offloads very well. Olive Porter carries, he bumps off the number 9 Shane Kelly and brings play up to 10. We're going back actually for offside. Offside? Malone offside there. The quick ball from Highfield that they're generating at the ruck is causing major problems for Malone here in the defence. They're shooting up, you see they're short in numbers and they have to push up quick to stop the man. Bohan looking to stretch the legs there as well. Lovely little dummy there, Maya Cronin. So here we have a Taylor penalty, looks to put it down aside our touchline here. Looks to put it long. Taylor hits, just puts it right over us. Actually just lands the ball just shy of the 10 for Malone. Highfield bench, very interesting as well. We've got Chris Bannon here, sub 9. He played against UCC there last weekend down the Mardyke, which they're very unlucky to lose by 3 points. He's going to inject a little bit more pace into that game as well. Look at guys like Colin O'Neill as well. Serious pace merchant. Ball goes in. Dummy throw by Rob Murphy. Clancy sees that a mile off. Free kick. Free click to Malone. Just get back, he says. The lads say get back. Interested to see the tactic. Go down the line or hit a Gary Owen. The lads are having a bit of a debate. The AGM goes into it. Yasser Oman lines it up. I think he's going high. He's going long. He's going long. It's a strange tactic going long like that. The lads are going to leave it run quite happy and it pushes all the way back. Stereotypically in that scenario they might punch a Gary Owen up there to contest or to get an even better field position and put the ball long into touch, but a few jitters there maybe getting to him. 21.5 minutes gone, still 7-0 to Highfield. I think Highfield as well with the scrum here, they're getting a bit of a nudge on it. They can keep the ball in. I think they should be looking for scrum penalties if they can keep the ball in, but they're looking for pace and tempo, so they're looking to get the ball out. With the penalties, you're going to get a stronger foothold on the teams and get the ball into a better scoring position for yourself, a more advantageous position. Front row's lining up, seconds are joining. Clancy gets the call in. Strong scrum by both teams. Cassidy puts the ball in. Highfield now looking to get a nudge on. They're keeping the ball in, and if they can keep that and nudge through, it's pretty solid. They're not getting much off that though. The referee's saying use it, he says use it. Cassidy gets out to Taylor. Taylor pushes wide, gets a long skip pass out to Lee McCarthy. Lee McCarthy steps back inside, carries very strong. Still going strong, the 12 couldn't bring him down. Nathan Brown, he's getting great yards inside the 22. Cassidy hits up on Olive Porter inside the 22. That's a great bit of skill there from Bohan to keep it in. Luke Kingston carries well. First up tackles, they're not bringing him down, and that's what's gaining the yards there for Highfield. Cassidy hits up Killian Buckley, carries hard, very strong. Malone happy to soak the pressure up, they're taking him down very well. Taylor out the back door to Bohan. Bohan carries himself, keeps the defence honest and keeps him guessing. Gets the offload to Gavin O'Leary, who takes it very well. Brought down by Malone. Keeping him out, O'Connell the captain carries again. And that's the number 1, Ben Halliday brings them down there. Malone are quite happy to try poach that ball, they're always looking at the poach as well. Dara Fitz carries very well. Clean out by Killian Buckley. Just building the phase. Highfield need to hold on to the ball. Nothing too fancy here. Maya Cronin's carrying very well. Ben Halliday puts in another tackle. If you look at the width here, if you can see it on your screen, all he does is ship it wide here. Taylor ships a big pass. All he's one out only would do it. Holds onto the ball. McCarthy very lucky not to get it away. There's gaps opening up there in the pitch there. The defence is getting tested. There's a stretch. He's got it down. And that's Highfield's Olive Porter gets that one down. A good effort there by Highfield. He wasn't held in the tackle. That's why he could go for the stretch and touch it down. If he was held, no chance. Just another good point to mention here actually, the Cork Connor playing Ballynahinch. I met 2 lads for a coffee there, Colin Casey and Garrod Griffin, and they were telling me that Ballynahinch are actually bringing down their seconds to play after the first at 4:45. Just the importance of that, the double header, it's just so much easier for everyone, you know. There's a great buzz up in the club. The seniors can watch the juniors after the game, keeps the revenue in the club and gives players a Sunday off actually. You know, I think there's a couple of clubs maybe still struggling with players, but we're haunted that way, that we have such a good setup here in Highfield that we can actually put out a junior, senior and J2 team. But I think as well, it's better for players to come down, Joe, fill the bus. You're not filling that 56-seater, you know, fill it up, go for a double header. Makes sense. Now, obviously, Malone can't do that as their seconds are away today. They're away to Ballymena seconds. So best of luck to them in that game. Taylor lines this one up. Shouldn't be a problem for a player like him. Similar enough position from the last conversion, actually. Gets it well, kicks it straight. He got it over, he's got that one. 2 from 2, 100% from the boot for Taylor. Perfect. 14-0 to Highfield, 25.5 minutes gone. Another special mention there actually to people taking full advantage of the stream who can't make it to the game today. Jer Collin is watching it, Brian Collin also, Frank and Grace Olin Toho are watching it. It's good, keep the support up, get the comments in, we'll all try to keep it as positive as we can, and we'll get a mention to you, don't worry. Now the experienced Andy Bryans in his 101st cap, looks to put the ball long, a dirty one, a spiral one. Who's taking that one? Sean Gart carries well. Looks to punch up, puts the head down, that's it, taken down by the number 6. The captain, Darryl Maxwell, puts in a great shift there. Rob Murphy carries well, the Malone defence are over, looking to steal that one, and they do again for holding. Highfield get caught for holding again. That's the third penalty Highfield have given away for holding. They need to be quicker on the clear out, it puts them in a perfect position, take the shot at goal here. You know, I think when Highfield are looking to such quick ball to get the ball out wide, they forget to secure that ruck, and then Malone numbers just come straight in over the top, making life very difficult for Highfield. Fantastic penalty actually. Great work by Malone. And the 14, Rory Campbell, looks to add to his personal tally of 69 points. Should be fairly straightforward. As watching him in the warm-up, he was slapping him out from 45 metres plus. This should be his bread and butter, to be honest with you. Absolutely slaps that. There's no problem with distance and no problem with the accuracy. He bangs it over. Adds to his personal tally. He's at 72 points. It's a great kick from Rory Campbell. 27.5 minutes, 27.25 minutes gone. It's 14 points to 3 to Highfield. Cassidy puts the ball up, it's a great start for us. Up we go again, Dave O'Connell slaps it back, puts the ball, did it go forward there, the referee's saying? It went forward, it's a knock on. Unlucky when you got a ball like that, hanging high in the air like that, you're just throwing a hand to it and you're hoping for the best, to be honest with you, but it just went forward, very unlucky for Highfield. Puts Malone in an attacking position halfway between the 10 and their own 22. And Shane Kelly looks to get us underway. And actually another mention there, a special mention to a massive fan who celebrates a big birthday today. They always try to come up and get to the games, come up to the club whenever they can, and even enjoys a run out on the pitch after the game. I just want to wish a very happy 3rd birthday to my niece Lily actually. Malone take it, carries very well, up the centre. Bohan stops him though, he stops Michael Crothers from making any more yards. And the ball goes wider again. They're looking for the +1 option there. Number 2, Sam Green, his first season AIL, takes it well. Kelly loses the ball, Maya Crone's all over him like a rash. Ball goes back, that's a massive clear out from Moose Keating, and Highfield have the ball here, looking they can push the ball wider here, they're going to put him under pressure, big time. Le Petit General gets out to Rob Murphy, Rob Murphy looks to ship it, Olive Porter carries, looks for the offload, unlucky, very unlucky not to get the offload there to Gavin O'Leary, very unlucky. We're making a substitution here on the Malone side, number 17, Lawson Porter's coming on to replace number 1, Ben Halliday. Lawson is he's only a 19-year-old young prop. He's still learning the trade, I hear. He's an explosive scrummager and ball carrier, so a lovely little substitution to make at this time. Putting a little bit more oomph into the old scrum here. And in midfield, ball goes in, takes, dirty Olive Porter cleans it up. And number 2, Rob Murphy carries well. Highfield need to get over now with the support and clear him out. Unless they're going to give away another penalty for holding. Malone are straight over the ball again. It's contested, they've turned it over. The ball goes wide, they're hitting out to the winger Campbell. Campbell puts it long, keeps Highfield under pressure. Taylor tracking back. He's got time, and it goes into touch. Is he going to go quick? He ships it wide. But it's a 50-22, you can't do it. And Malone get the ball back. That's a fantastic clearance there by Campbell using the noggin. 50-22, they get the ball back in the line out. A fantastic scoring position here for Malone if they can secure the ball there. Highfield were looking at themselves there, looking to secure ruck. There were not enough numbers to break down number 1, and Malone just powered through with the numbers, turned the ball over down the pitch. Good luck. Now we're just looking at numbers here. What's going to happen here? Are they going to go full man? What do we have? Yeah, full man. So we're going to be probably looking at just a drive them all, really. To be honest, usually with a 5-man, you'd have a pod out the back door, hit him wide. No, we're going to carry. Sam Green looking to get us underway. George Clancy blows up. No, Lawson Porter just getting the call in there to the hooker, Sam Green. Looking to get the ball and tell him where it's going. You think he'll go to the front. Keep it simple. They're going to the back, unmarked again, but not tidied up at all there. Olive Porter tidies it up. He's brought down. No, Highfield need to commit to ruck to get the ball out. Slower ball from Highfield. Ball goes back Taylor. It's a long distance telephone call. It goes long, goes high and long, and a fantastic return. Haunted by Highfield, really. You think that Malone will go to the front, they go to the back, even though they were unmarked, unlucky not to get that ball. Very, very unlucky. Score here is still 14 points to 3, 31 and a half minutes gone. Ball comes in, Sam Green throwing up to the tail, he loses it to the Moose. The Moose is loose, Keating gets it, ball goes out to Moya. Moya ships it out to Sean Garrett. Sean Garrett hits Bohan, Taylor puts the head down and gives, and McCarthy's going, Ben Murphy has it. It's a 1-on-1, puts the head down. That's a big carry by him, but a good tackle by the 15, Andy Bryans. Cassie needs to start shipping the ball a little bit quicker. Keating is on his own, he's on his own, they have to get with him or they're going to turn over ball. Moya Cronin clears the ruck well. They've got a man down on the far side here. Goes back in the tackle. No, play on. Taylor ships it wide. Bohan goes. Olive Porter carrying again. Good run by Porter, gains good yards. Cassidy punches up. He can't get at that ball. Referee says play on. He says I'm not too interested about that. And now with foot chase begins, we've got Kingston tracking back. We've got Sam Green chasing the hooker against the 10. He was under a lot of pressure there, Taylor. The hooker was right up him there. Malone defending this one. Highfield get the numbers back and they're quite happy to slow this one down. There's no need to speed this up. Just make sure of it. Either get a clearance kick here from the 9 or go to Taylor and ship it down. Malone counter-rucking. Not getting through. Highfield have the numbers this time. Rock solid. Cassie looks to clear himself. Looks to the box. Up it goes. Good clearance by Cassie. Brings play in between the 22 and the 10. An injury on the near side here to us. I think it's Andy Bryans, the fullback. He's gone down there. I think it's his ankle. His left ankle's giving him a bit of trouble. Be a big loss if he goes off. A very big loss with the experience with him winning his 100 cap, as I mentioned earlier last weekend. And also, we'll leave a break, just a time to mention that the club lotto up in Highfield, the weekly draw, is a key part of our fundraising that helps the club to continue improvements and keeps the show on the road. Tickets are only €2, and if you go to Highfield RFC.ie, you can enter that draw. But next week's jackpot, 2,900, and a lucky dip of 25 by 2. That's just another little mention there. Hopefully now half time we'll have a few results in the games there we were chatting about earlier. And I wouldn't take too much notice of table standings whatsoever when you have the likes of, as I already mentioned, the likes of Banbridge beating Buccaneers at home for Banbridge, 43-15. So rankings mean nothing here to me, to be honest with you. 3rd versus 10th, absolutely nothing. The experienced Andy Bryans is back. He's just running that off. Got a bit of attention from the physios. The water's on, the magic sponges are off, and we are live again with Sam Green looking to get us started. The trend at the moment is going to the tail. It doesn't seem to be working. Rob Murphy carries or ships it wide. Bohan hits again Taylor. Taylor looks to give, puts the head down. Taylor straight through the gap, gives it. Just got to be more clinical in that scenario. Taylor was straight through the gap himself on that. Look to put the head down. Knock on by Highfield scrum from Malone. Malone looking to hit the tail. Now, it is unmarked and Highfield should be picking up on that. that they're hitting the tail quite often, but they just can't be, they're not clinical in hitting the tail, they're not getting the ball back from that. So that's where Malone are going down. If they can get that, it'll put a better platform in place for them to put front forward ball. You've got the big number 12 there, Nathan Brown, who's only looking for a ball in the short line to put him up to gain yards from Malone. Shane Kelly, the 9, looking to get us underway. Would you believe Shane Kelly, Darryl Maxwell, James McAllister and Andy Bryant have played in the same team all the way right through to the underage, and that's a massive scrum penalty. Highfield are loving that one. Rob Murphy gets a pat in the back, Killian Buckley as well. That's a Darragh Fitz, they're loving that one. Just on that point I made about Malone earlier, Darryl Maxwell, James McAllister and Andy Bryant, along with Shane Kelly, all played in the same underage team right up through senior, so fair play. Highfield tap and go, Taylor ships it wide to Bohan, they're going here, they're getting it moving, Bohan gives again, McCarthy gives, Luke Kingston puts the ball behind him. This is just the clinical thing we're talking about with Highfield. You're doing the hard thing so easy, and you can't finish the easy bit. Good thinking by Taylor to put the ball wide there, just caught Malone slightly sleeping there. Highfield know that, they're very frustrated here, just need to, I would say, calm it down, but the tempo is good just to be more clinical. We're still yet to see Mark McGlynn get a couple of balls in his hand there to see what he can do with it. Electric winger here, I've been told. See if the ball can get out to him, see what kind of damage he can do. Now Shane Kelly, oh, it's a massive scrum by Highfield, that's a penalty, it's a big scrum penalty. This is what I was talking about earlier, if you leave the ball in there, you will pick up the scrum penalties. The scrum just went a little bit wayward there from Malone. Not like them at all, to be honest, they're usually solid enough in the scrum. Second scrum penalty by Malone. Taylor looks to go long. Looks to put it into Cláiste Stefan Efa, who are also in the Carnivore semi-final. Not too sure how they're getting on, to be perfectly honest with you. They're in the semi today anyway, to find out how they get on. Highfield with the AGM, where's it going to go? Not Stefan Efa, Cláiste Spridneve. We're playing into the Cláiste Spridneve event. Sorry about that, I got a bit confused there. The pace is getting to me here, it's all gone mad. Highfield on the Malone 22. We've no ball. Can't play without it, crucial. Oh, we're kicking one on, and that's 2, typical GAA tactic, kick the 2 on. Yeah, that's it, and 1 goes back off. Riveting. 3 balls actually, here we go. Rob Murphy, all we need is 1, throw it in. Up she goes, Sean Garrett, they lose that one, and it's tidied up. Oh, it's not tidied up at all by Malone. What are they up to here? Keating's looking to chase the Mooses. Lucy's brought him down, he's brought down the 12, Nathan Brown. And there's massive pressure here. Highfield need to get up in their face and bring him down. That's great tackle by Liam McCarthy, brings him down. Highfield are going over the ball. Moya Cronin's unlucky not to get to it. They need to get rid of this ball quickly. And he's going himself. Yasser Oman chips it over the top. James Taylor takes it. If he can just give the ball to Cassidy, Cassidy needs to straighten and then ship it left. It's a high tackle by Yasser Oman, but they're playing on. Madness stuff there. Madness off the cuff from Malone. Highfield, the level of passing, that's very uncharacteristic like for Highfield. We've a change here coming on. Number 19. On the team sheet is Corey Tipping, but I was told it's actually not him at all. So they're going to keep us guessing throughout the game. We'll try to find his name out later for you. And Highfield now just looking to get another strong scrum to keep a good foothold in this game. And that's the 8, Michael Crothers coming off there. There's made a bit of a positional change in the back row there. Actually, it's changed up completely. It's on a straight swap, 8 for 8. I think we've got the second row playing at 8 there. I think actually just seeing the strapping on his legs. Who's that? It's actually not the 7. Neil Alcord's gone into 8. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Highfield win the ball. I don't know how he actually got that. And I don't know how Highfield O'Leave Porter got that ball, to be honest with you. Cassidy looking to go. Darragh Fitz in a big carry, he's getting straight through. Highfield start committing numbers to Rux. Cassidy. Malone looking to play off this, looking to play, need to give it here. And step and go. First touch here by number 11, Mark McGlynn. Mark McGlynn carries well. Highfield looking to push through on the counter ruck. And they're gone. It's the 9 himself. Shane Kelly's put down. That's great work by Malone. It's a bit of a juggling act, but he puts his head down again. Mark McGlynn. A great run by Mark. He's gone straight to the centre. Looks to give to the young hooker, Sam Green. Sam Green's pushed it now wide. And Campbell has Highfield tracking back here. This is way better for Malone, putting pace into the game. That's it, 9 hits up to the captain. That's the 6. Yasser hits it wide to the 13. It's unlucky by Ben Murphy. And the 13's gone through. Jack McMurty brought down by Rob Murphy. Very unlucky. Highfield have the ball. It's going to be an advantage for a knock on. Highfield are waiting for the kick, Malone are waiting for the kick. They've got the back 3 back waiting for them. James Taylor looking to go here. Moose Keating gives it. Sean Garrett's on the wing here, uncharacteristic and puts a bit of a nudge down. That's a great tackle by the 11, Mark McGlynn. A strong tackle by him. Ben Murphy's putting the head down. He's having a look here. He's going. Ben Murphy's going himself. And yes, he can't take it. Ben Murphy has no support. He puts a hand out. He's going all the way. Ben Murphy's on the halfway. He's inside their 10. James Taylor with a great carry. End-to-end stuff here. The captain, Vin Diesel, gives it off to the 12, Nathan Brown. This is proper rugby here. This is great to see. End-to-end. Great passing. Offloading's fantastic. Pace is being stopped a small bit now. Bohan, tell him get around, stop being lazy. He says get him around. The 9 carries. Vin Diesel, up he goes. Darren Maxwell carries strong with the 17 bridging over. Shane Kelly. When you play slow ball, it has to go somewhere, and downtown is the answer here, I think. Number 10 puts it long. That's a great. Yes, Owen puts it down. Luke Kingston looks to give a big pass here. He's giving it to Gavin. Gavin looks to do something with it here. What's he up to? Puts it long himself. Which one of he's going to catch it? He says Neil Alcorn, who's moved into 8 carries. Carries strong. It's a high challenge. Gavin O'Leary took a big one there. Ball goes down. That's a great box kick. There's a man down. Ben Murphy's actually stopped Sean Garrett from getting a slap off the ball. Ben Murphy's watching it back. Up he goes. He can give it back inside, or he's looking to get it out. I think last play just kicks it out, just to make sure of it. Sean Garrett, after picking up a very heavy knock there when he took that ball into the collision there with Malone's winger Mark McGlynn. He's feeling every bit of that at the moment. Half-time score here is 14 points to 3 to Highfield. 42 minutes played. We'll see you again after the break. And you are welcome back here again. We've got 2 balls in the pitch, same as last time. Good tactic, not good enough though. Number 15, Adam Bryant, is looking to get us underway. And just on the other games there, Old Wesley versus UCC at half time, it was 12-10 to College. Belleville versus Armagh, it was 15-0 to Belleville. Nace are 21-10 up against Banbridge, and Bucks are 21-10 against Mary's up. Ball goes up, and Leo Porter with a great carry. No one called it, he was the last man there, and he got it though. Fair play to him. Cassidy looking now to hit a forward. We've got a change for Highfield actually. Second rows come off. We've got John O'Callaghan, number 18, come on for the number 4 or number 5, Sean Garrett. So Sean Garrett's come off and John O'Callaghan, 18, is in. Taylor gets a touch, they're all on side. Looks at the clearance. Number 21, Davy McMaster, has come on also for Malone. For Mark McGlynn has come off. He obviously felt that last carry there before half time. Malone looking stronger here. Oh, ball goes up, it's a dirty spiral. Where's it going? Caught it again, fair play to him. 9 goes out, Shane Kelly hits up, ball goes down. No nonsense approach. Cassidy takes inside the 22, looks to put it long. Right back down the throat again. Bryans hits wide to Yasser. Yasser looks to push again, onto 14 Campbell. Campbell's carrying, steps and goes. Looks again, bang, doors closed. Rob Murphy, good luck. 9 again, Shane Kelly keeping the pace alive. By a Cronin gets the grips. Looking to push the ball short, too late. They carry again. Highfield waiting. Ball goes up. It's a high one. Shane Kelly. Who's underneath? He's up. That's a great take. That's a fantastic take by the 7. Absolutely Neil Alcorn having a stormer of a game. Maxwell, his chips it. 10. Yasser pushes wide to the 12. That's a big ball. Pushes out to Bryans. Bryans carries well. Gives out. McGlynn carries. Play just in between the 22 and the 10. And here we go again. We carry the tight head prop has gone up. Ricky Greenwood carries very strong. Keats the Moose is loose, brings him down. Kelly looks to push it very flat. That's a massive hit there by who put that in? Cian Bohan put a big shot on the captain, Darryl Maxwell. Tempo isn't a problem here anyway, that's one thing. Unlucky with the knock on there. Way better for Malone, generating quicker ball. And when you carry ball that flat to the gain line, sometimes you're going to get a knock on like that. Unfortunate, but part of the game. Running repairs on Rob Murphy here, who's going down, a bit hurt. Magic sponge for him. Andy Bryans is down again. Doesn't look to be the left ankle like it was before half time. I think he took a shot to the chest there by Bohan. He felt every bit of that. Beg your pardon, not Andy Bryans, Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly's looking for the running repairs there at the moment. Just the physio having a quick chat and see what the story is. The 21, Dave McMaster, has come on. He's another product of the Ulster schools. He played 19 and 20s with them. Unlucky injury recently, but Malone are quite happy to see him back to good form. Score still 14-3, 43 minutes gone here, and the put in to Highfield. Cassidy starts again. Ball goes in. Good scrum, solid scrum by both. Highfield looking to get a push on. Can they hope with it? Penalty to Malone actually this time. Dropping the bind there for Highfield. Ref Clancy right there to see it on that side as well, so you can call it as clear as day. Malone here now, I think. Are they looking to bring the tee on? Just to let you know, they are. They're going for the tee. You might think they might go down the line, but no, they're going for it. Campbell fancies it, and like I said earlier, distance not an issue. The last one he absolutely smashed that between the posts. Not a bother to him. Highfield still have a lot of subs to use as well to freshen up the legs a bit. The only sub that I said earlier that has been brought on is Sean Garrett has come off, and John O'Callaghan, the 18, has come on. Plenty of time early doors yet. And just as he's lining that up, it's actually the fullback Andy Bryans. That left ankle has given him another spot of bother there. Might see him going, you never know. Big strike from Campbell. He's got the legs on this one. He's got the legs. No accuracy on this one. Uncharacteristic like for him, missing that. Score still 14 points to 3 to Highfield. Highfield with 2 tries, both converted by the reliable boot of James Taylor. 22 drop out to Highfield. Taylor looking to put it long. Puts it long, hangs it into the 10 of Malone. Underneath that, ships it wide. Brian's the reliable centre. Up he goes, skies it high. Taylor's underneath, he's got bags of time. Looks to put it left and long. Testing out the ankle now, we'll see how that one is. Andy Bryan's not a problem to him. Looks to go again. A little bit longer this time, doesn't get the height that he wanted. Gavin O'Leary's underneath it. Looks to push wide to Cassidy. Cassidy now has Bohan outside him. Gives it to Bohan. Bohan looks to clear. Not a bad clearance, it's a long clearance. Bohan brings up the charge. Moose Keating on the left, bringing the line up. Good distance inside the 22 from Malone. And that's Yasser Oman with the clearance. It's gone out. It's not. Cassidy looks to put it back into Taylor. Taylor needs to go here if he wants to. Gavin has it now. Gavin O'Leary steps, throws a step. Doors closed on him there. Great tackle by Campbell against Gavin there. McCarthy goes to 9. O'Connell carries. Cassidy looks to push to Taylor. Puts him up almost flat. Hits it to Rob Murphy. Puts him flat. Oh, he's met very well in midfield by Sam Green. Puts in a thundering tackle. Cassidy again. James Taylor puts Maya Cronin up. Is he getting yards? He's getting 1 or 2 maybe, not much. Malone happy to defend. Dara Fitz carries well here again. Malone happy to soak up the pressure. They've got a man over that ball though. No, doesn't contest it. Taylor again. Looks to push. And it's wide here. Bohan has it. Gives it now. Olive Porter carries. Bumps off the 21. Davy McMaster. No problem to him. 17 has to roll away. Ball being a little bit slower here. Rob Murphy looks to ship it on to O'Callaghan. He has it. The Highfield backs are screaming for it wide. They need to see it. Taylor wide. That's it. Gavin O'Sullivan or Gavin O'Leary has it. And Ben Murphy, uncharacteristic, like just fumbles that one. It's good play from Highfield, gaining good yards there. Backs know exactly when they want it. They're looking to push the ball wide. Taylor can take it a little bit flat where he wants. Brings the ball right to the gainer and then pulls the ball back out the back door. So it keeps the Malone defence quite honest and keeps them guessing where's it going to go. Highfield aren't kicking the ball much at all. An open play only on 22 returns. So when the ball goes into 22, that's really when they're only kicking it. They will look to run that ball every single time. Gaps do open up and that's where they strike then. Malone quite happy to defend. I think there's only been, Ben Murphy got a clean line break. James Taylor got one too. Bohan got a half break as well. So not much actually defence holding up. Like I said earlier, don't take league standings too close to heart here, because at the moment it's 14 points to 3 and the third team, which are Highfield, playing the 10th team alone. So I wouldn't take too much notice of that at all. Shane Kelly gets us underway. Ball goes in. Highfield looking to get a push on. They're looking to get a push. That's good. Ball comes out. Shane Kelly hits it wide. Out to the winger. Mark McGlynn, I beg your pardon. Carries well. Kelly out to Yasser. Yasser has it. Looks to give it back inside to the 21. Davy McMaster. He's been very busy since he's come on. He's taken a lot of ball into contact. Ball goes long. The 9 kicks it. Shane Kelly puts it long. They leave it bounce again. Highfield. Luke Kingston gathers this one. Is he looking to go? He's looking to dink over the top. He's run straight. He might get a touch to this one. He doesn't. Shane Kelly takes it very well. And Gavin is over that ball. Gavin O'Leary's over that ball. It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Malone. Tackler has to roll away. He's saying Highfield is not rolling away. No problem with the jackal, which Malone are very good at jackling the 7. Neil Alcorn won 2 penalties himself by going over that in that position. Ref says no problem, but the tackler has to roll away. Campbell puts it long. Good clearance by Campbell. Just brings play about 2 metres inside the Highfield 22. Sam Green here, doing pretty well actually for himself for his first start in his first season of senior rugby in the season with Malone. He's doing very well. Fair play to him. Can be kind of daunting sometimes, come up to Highfield like a bit of a baptism of fire really, to be honest with you. Lawson Porter gets the call into Green. Ball goes to the front this time. He can't take it. Olive Porter carries. He's carrying strong. There's no one taking him down. He brings play up to the 10, in between 10 and halfway. Highfield need to ship the ball wide here, big time. O'Connell has it. He's looking to put the head down. Is he a half break? Tight head prop comes over to carry. Ricky Greenwood brings him down. Good tackle by Greenwood. Cassidy now looking to get the ball wide. Taylor ships. Oh, McGlynn comes up in defence. They get it. Ben Murphy takes it. Hits Bohan. It's gone forward, I think he says. Forward pass. Very unlucky. Mark McGlynn coming across there very well. Highfield just execution with the forward passes. I mean, they've probably shipped 2 chances maybe. Substitution, like I said earlier, Chris Bain now is going to inject more pace into the game here. Highfield number 9, you'd imagine, Le Petit General, Richard Cassidy making way. A fine shift he's put in on the 50-minute mark here. So Cassidy makes way and Chris Bainan takes that position. Shane Kelly gets the ball in. Strong scrum from Highfield, looking to push him back. They're looking for the scrum penalty again. Clancy slow to give anything here. He's not giving it. No, play on, he says. Leave it, play away. Bit of a mess here. Keating comes straight through the centre of the ruck. He's hit it. Highfield go over that ball. It's a steal. Highfield steal that. Oh, off their feet. Off their feet at the breakdown. Clancy gives a penalty to Malone. I mean, you do the hard things so well. For only the simple things to leave you down. Malone didn't commit enough numbers to the ruck. Highfield comes straight through, barrel over that ball. They have it, but they just go off their feet at the breakdown, giving away a penalty. In the position that they're in between the 22 and the 10, you can't be giving away penalties like that. Campbell looking to put us long here. It's a big thud, not out though. Oh, Ben Murphy very unlucky not to keep that ball in. Play comes into the Highfield half in between the 10 and the 22. We're looking, I think they're going to go 6-man here, I think. What is it? 5-man, they say. 5-man. 5-man, they're in. You'd imagine that the pod are going to be hit up in midfield here. Yasser Oman, he's either going to hit the 12. Nathan Brown might hit the pod. They could go out the back door to the winger, Andy Bryans, with that heavily strapped left ankle of his. Sam Green gets the ball in. Up we go, taken by the 4. Adam McMee carries well, and the 12. Oh, he's unlucky there. The 12, Nathan Brown, looks to hit the pod, but missed and knocks it on. Luke Kingston carries well, looks not to kick it, and we're going away. Andrew goes himself. Back inside to Gavin O'Leary. Gavin O'Leary steps, he dances, he's gone, he gets a hand off. Good yards. Chris Bainan marshalling the troops here, looking to get the ball wider. James Taylor comes up, out the back. Bohan gives out. Dara Fitzgerald carrying. It's a barnstorming run by him. He's gaining yards. Maxwell's picked up a knock at his ankle there. Bainan, up he goes again. Rob Murphy carries well. There's only one man to the ruck. You're going to get cleaned out over that. Bainan ups the pace there. Looks to give. John O'Callaghan carries. Gets good yards. That looks like a penalty for holding, I think. Is it? He has to release. He says has to release. Bannon gets to that one. Carries. Rob Murphy back inside to Dara Fitzgerald. Carries that ball, slips out again. The ball has gone back to Malone. Malone look to push it wide. They've got numbers if they can get it out wide here. If they just look up. John O'Callaghan comes across with a massive tackle. Malone had to still have the numbers here. Highfield shut the door on that. I think Malone, ref George Clancy's given a penalty there. What was that, a high shot? Malone very unlucky there not to push the ball wide. Highfield were in serious trouble there if they got that ball wide. I'm telling you, the league standings don't matter anything. Now we just go down for some running repairs. Water's gone on, the ball's gone down, play goes back underway. Rory Campbell puts the ball very long, well, from his own 10 to Highfield's 10 to 10. Malone are making the change, number 20, Zach Shore. I've been told Zach Geordie Shore, they call him. He arrived in Belfast, some of the hotter climate of Australia, to spend his gap year. He's slowly acclimatising, but still insists on wearing shorts, whatever the weather. So he's come on. Zach Shore at 20 has come on, and number 9, Shane Kelly, comes off. Good shift by Shane Kelly, keeping the Highfield defence guessing. Running play and whip box kicking too. Good shift by him on the 54th minute. Sam Green again gets the old word in from the loose head prop. Where's the ball going to go? They've stopped trying to the back at the moment. They've gone to the front. Are they going to the back this time? Show me. They shoot to the back unmarked. Ball comes down very well, but it's crooked. Hits his man, but it's crooked. And then just another substitution there. Actually, the captain, Darrell Maxwell, aka Vin Diesel, comes off. They're ringing the changes now. Need to up the tempo again. Up it. Zach Shore is saying up the tempo. We need more from you, he says, and he's dead right too. Score still 14 points to 3 here to Highfield. Chris Bannon going to look to get us underway here. The ball going into the scrum. Stronger scrum here. Not much of a budge here. Clancy is in a perfect position to keep an eye on the bind there as well. He's not letting anything go away. Taylor carries, looks to put it out the back door. Andrew carries very well. The 13, Liam McCarthy. Liam McCarthy still going. First up tackles, number 19 brings him down. Bannon again, gives it to Taylor. Taylor to Bohan. Bohan looks to go himself and he carries. Oh! Highfield aren't being as clinical as they were in previous games here. Very uncharacteristic like mistakes here. Those knock-ons are proving costly for Highfield. 3 or 4 chances going astray. Just not to finish article this game yet. I know it's only 55 and a half minutes gone. There's still time, but just got to be more clinical with those. I think perfectly honestly, Malone are haunted to get away with that. So 19 has come on in place of the captain, number 6 Darren Maxwell. Now number 20, Zach Shore. Looking to get a ball in here to the scrum. Let's see what kind of impact he can make in the game, what kind of stamp he's going to put in this one. Ball's in now. Solid scrum by Highfield. Highfield get a bit of a shove on, pushing them back ever so slightly. That ball's still in there. Zach looks to push the ball out, hits the 12. 12 push. Oh, it's a great ball by the 13. 13 Jack McMurtry, or 15. 15 Andy Bryce took a massive. Highfield can't tidy that one up and Malone regain it. That's unlucky. Great line there from Malone, really showing what they can do with the ball there. Yasser Oman put Nathan Brown flat, put him straight through the gap. Great break, showing real intent there by Malone. It's kind of those little split decisions like that. Do you carry the ball in or do you boot the ball and put it down and put him under pressure? Ball was giving Highfield a bit of spot of bother there, couldn't tidy it up. So Yasser Oman mixing it up with the skip pass and the kicking. He's keeping Highfield guessing big time. Andy Browns was straight through. Straight through. Highfield with a scrum on their own 5. Just need to get out of danger here. As an educated guess, you think Maya Crowan just going to pick and go here for a carry. Gain a few yards, then send it. That scrum is gone. Clancy wants a reset. He says, come back in, we'll do it again, lads. Of course, no front row wants to admit what happened. They're pointing the finger at each other. No one's going to admit that. Quick clean of the boots by Killian Buckley. And he's set and he's lock and loaded to go again. Clancy gets us underway again. George Clancy underway with proceedings. He's keeping a good eye on the bind here because props are going down left, right and centre. He's right on the money here. You can see everything. Highfield get a penalty. He's right there in front of you. You're not going to fool him. Malone were protesting there. The penalty was coming their way. No chance, referee George Clancy says. James Taylor looking to put the ball to the safety of touch here. Highfield can just be a little bit more clinical here. Just end the knock-ons, cancel out the errors. Highfield looking to make a change here. We've got local young fella Ian McCarthy at 17 coming on, and number 19 Mark Fitzgibbon coming on. Ian McCarthy is coming on for Dara Fitzgerald. Mark Fitzgibbon, who's making way there for Fitzgibbon. The Moose is loose. He's come back into the paddock. He's had a good shift today and he comes off. Doesn't take him long to come off with a stride like that. Darren Fitz, great shift put in by him. Tough shift, tough day at the office. I played a full 80 last week actually. 59 minutes paid by him. Good shift. Highfield, get the ball in. Rob Murphy hits his man, rolling maul. Maya Cronin carries, looks to give to Chris Bannon. Chris Bannon pushes, puts Bohan flat, carries well, gains good yards, brought down by the 8. Michael Crothers with a good tackle. Bannon looks to push the ball again. Ian McCarthy with his first carry, looks to push it up. He's gaining yards. He's breaking the first tackle and brought down by the second. Sam Green looks to put him down. Chris Bannon pushes again. It's John O'Callaghan. He's a big carry. It's a decent carry. The defence, Malone looking to shut the door on him there. Bannon hits James Taylor. Taylor pushes. McCarthy hits it wide. Bohan again in the 12, looking to stretch the legs here. Puts the head down. He's gone straight through. Bohan has no support though. He's going again. Looks to hit Bannon. Bannon crashes up. Great take by Malone. They kill that momentum. Now they need to push. They've got options right. They've got options left. They go right. Bowser with a step maybe. Step, go. And go. And McCarthy again is going. He's not brought out the ground. Gives the ball out. I think he's in here. He's in, and McCarthy is in. A well-worked try from Highfield from Liam McCarthy. Cian Bohan stretches the legs there big time, like a gazette. Well-worked try by Highfield there. Great carries there from Ian McCarthy there. Comes straight on Mac, made a massive impact. The minute he came on, first ball he carried. Then you had the likes of John O'Callaghan working through the phases with another big carry. Malone quite happy to defend him. That's what happens when you push the ball out wide and get the ball a bit quicker. You spot the mismatches, spot the gaps. Highfield had numbers on the left. They had, I think it was a 3-on-2 or 4-on-2 there on the right. They noticed that. Execution is very good. Third conversion attempt for Taylor. They've all been in a similar position really, to be honest with you. Should be no problem to them. Malone looking to bring on their prop, their loose head prop. Ben Halliday look to steady the ship. Cut down the scrum penalties here. Great rule, the rolling subs like that. You can literally give a front row a rest for 15-20 minutes, bring them back on, nothing wrong with it. Liam McCarthy having a great game as well, looking for the offloads the whole time. Strong strike by Taylor, looks to get it through the post. Does he have it? Doesn't. He doesn't have it.
How are you going tonight? Today?
Taylor misses that conversion attempt. 66% success rate for Taylor. Score 19 points to 3. Andy Bryan's looking to get us underway. The hooker, actually, number 2, Sam Green, comes off. So they're going to be a bit of a rejig here in the front row because we have Ben Halliday at loosehead coming back on and 2 Sam Green the hooker. So let's see how that one goes. Who's going to throw the ball back in? That ball doesn't go 10. They're going to leave it bounce, and Highfield could play on there if Malone didn't touch that ball, but Highfield are saying no, we're quite happy. We're going to take the scrum. We're going to take the scrum back in halfway. Ideally look for a scrum penalty here and get a stronger foothold in the game. 3 tries, the elusive bonus point that Highfield are always searching for. Is it a possibility? I think so. Back's having a meeting. Where's it going to go? I think it's great the options that they have as well, that the likes of Cian Bohan can look to stretch the legs and push the ball wider. Liam McCarthy can get up close personal with you. More of a Kevin Maggs pushes straight up in the centre and looks for the offload. So 2 different types of centre there. Clancy keeping a good firm eye on the scrum here. Ball goes in, Bannon gets the ball in, solid scrum. Show me the angle. The angle's gone off there. I think they both are popping up. Maya gets it out to number 9, Bannon. Bannon looks to go himself, puts the head down, and he gets good yards actually. There's no scrum half. Maya Cronin's in at 9. He'll throw his arm at anything, that fella. Ian McCarthy gets over the ball. That's a good off your feet. Not releasing, the penalty for not releasing there in the tackle. That's a penalty at Highfield. This isn't going nowhere near the post, it's going down the line. It's going down the line, there's no 2 ways about that. They're going for the bonus point. Maya Cronin tells him, get it down there, he says. Put it into the clubhouse end. That's one place, if you're the opposition, you don't want to be down there if you're defending a 5-metre line out, because all the supporters are right on top of you there. I think Highfield will keep it quite simple here. Go to the front of the line out, look for the rolling maul, push off, hit a few forward pods out wide. Don't know the backs get this one, but it could be proven wrong. Highfield looking to make another change there actually. Colin O'Neill. Colin can kind of play anywhere really, to be honest, yeah. He's played 9, 10 at junior level, mostly on the wing here. Real pace merchant, serious gas, serious wheels. Highfield held up, not gaining much yards. Bannon gets it out to Bohan. Bohan looks to give it on to McCarthy. McCarthy gaining good yards. He's not stopped, he's still going, and that's the 12 from Malone. Brings it down. Nathan Brown brings down McCarthy carries again, looks to get him out of the way. Highfield inside the 22 here, pushing well. Highfield backs are lining up to the right. Someone down, I think it's a head injury there for Malone. Referee stops the game straight away. So 21, Colin O'Neill comes on. He's coming on for Ben Murphy, 14, with a fantastic shift today. And number 16, Niall Downing, is coming on also. Who's Niall coming on for though? I think it'd be Killian Buckley, I think. Yeah, Killian Buckley's coming off. So Killian Buckley's making way for Niall Dowling. Good shift as well by him. So Sam Green here from Malone looking to come back on for the injury. Got a short little break from him. Probably would have wanted a little bit more, but eager to come on. Just getting the water on board, running repairs as well to players. Just want to thank our sponsor again, Perfect Reception. Without their support, none of this would be possible. And we can continue to offer this broadcast. And provide you with this stream from wherever you're watching in the world, whether it be New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ballycotton, Ballygarvan, actually was said to me by another one today. They're watching from all over. Thank you for support. Keep tuning in. Numbers are growing. Keep the comments coming in as well. Now the water's coming back off again to find out who's that coming off the second row. Just no more messages in the under-16s that I mentioned earlier today with the 29-3 win away to Fermoy. They're in the under-16s, the quarter of the Pan Munster for the first time in 9 years. Come on, Highfield, fantastic. Joe O'Connor, Highfield have scrum dominance and are not getting rewarded for it. Yeah, it's to and fro, Joe, not going to lie to you. Joe O'Connor with a great try. Yeah, it was an absolute belter, Joe, to be honest with you. Highfield mistakes are keeping Malone in the game. They are. Hope the cameraman yourself get a warm drink at half time. There'll be a couple of them anyway, make your mind easy about it. Oh, O'Leary, great commentary, great team play, Joe O'Connor. Fantastic, keep the comments coming in, lads. Malone, Rory Campbell brings play to the Highfield, or inside their own 10, sorry, into the Malone 10. Sam Green back on after a short break, hits the 7, Neil Alcorn, he takes it, goes out wide to Yasser, hits wide into, I don't know who he passed the ball to. Highfield are very happy to defend. Sam Green looks to give again, out to Yasser, out, straight out Yasser. Rory Campbell is taking it up here. Yasser O'Man is clearing, very good ball, he's passing it wide a lot, keep Highfield looking for the ball back here, they hasn't held up. Maya Cronin in the thick of it as per always. Highfield get the scrum for holding him up. If you can't use it, you lose it, and Highfield had him held up. They're delighted with that one. O'Leave Porter, Maya Cronin, Rob Murphy, all in the thick of it. Chris Bannon rallying the troops again. Big scrum for Highfield here. Charlie Murphy coming in, Rob Murphy having the stormer. Yeah, there's no fear of him at all. Charlie's having a great game, to be fair to him. Really fronting up here today against a very, very experienced Malone pack. We're going to reset that one again. Not too much time spent on the resets today, actually. Scrums have been pretty solid throughout. Not too bad, nothing worse than waiting for a game to get going like that. Just kills the momentum of the game like that when it's being reset and reset. Kind of similar enough with the box kicking, really. That can get really kind of annoying, can't it, when you're waiting for the ball to come out from these caterpillar rucks. Just slowing down the game. Get the ball out. Jouer as they say. As the Le Petit General would say. Bannon gets it underway, under pressure there by the 9. Zach Shore gets it out wide. Bohan doesn't take that one at all. It's taken up there again. Liam McCarthy's after taking it up, tidying up the ball there altogether. Bannon now hits it wide. Niall Dowling looks to carry, puts the head down. He's met in defence with a massive hit there by the number 8, Michael Crothers, putting in a massive shift. Bannon gets it out to O'Connell again. O'Connell carries well. Brought down by the second, number 4, Adam McNamee. Bannon looking for the support. Taylor pushes it wide. Colin O'Neill's first carry. Gray carry strong. Highfield backline. Olive Porter here on the wing. There's a bit of a shuffle around here. Dave O'Connell's carrying well in support. Ian McCarthy and he's it's a penalty. Highfield go quickly. Maya Cronin goes straight through himself and put the head down. Maya Cronin's going. He's going for the bonus point. And is he in? He's not. He stopped short. Great defence by Malone. Keep him out. Highfield here. Throwing everything at them. Keeping him out. Just patience will do it for Highfield. Malone quite happy to soak up the pressure. Malone haven't matched. They haven't matched. They got the numbers back. They're pushing the ball wider. Need to go low in the tackling here. There's a blind side there. If they can snap it back, they've got a prop and a winger. Bohan pushed away Taylor. Taylor pushes a massive pass out to Olive Porter. Can he step inside? Campbell makes sure. Oh, doesn't get it. Gavin O'Leary gets brought down. And we go around the blind side. Olive Porter catches it again. He's got it. He's in. Highfield get the bonus point try. You'd think Olive Porter would have been out of the game for too long. He carried, he went back down, reset and got it back again around the corner. I was wondering what was he doing up in the wing there. Winger's instinct, went straight in, not a bother to him. That's the bonus point. Every point is crucial here in the running. Like I said to you earlier, 6 points or 6 games are left in the regular season. Bonus points are crucial. This is definitely going to be one of James Taylor's toughest conversions. Slap on the touchline. Highfield just getting the water on there now. Taylor lines this one up. Highfield are taking off. Ollie Porter, the try score for Sean Garrett, going back on. Taylor lining it up. Better strike. Does he have the direction? Does he have the arrow? He's not. He's unlucky. He's 2 from 4 on 50% here today. That's a tough kick. We'll leave him off for that one. We won't go too heavy on him on that. So 7 Olive Porter's coming off. Sean Garrett's come on. So it's going to be a rejig in the back row, second row here. So just like I said again, the rolling subs very handy, giving players breaks, come back on, and we're going downtown again with a restart. Goes long. Lee McCarthy gives it back to James Taylor. Taylor looks to pump it. He's inside his 22. Watch the bounce, he says. Bounces back in. Campbell is going to go looking together. Campbell looks to step himself. Taken down by Shaw. Oh, he's not taken out. He's gaining yards. Sean Garrett's over the ball. So is Niall Dowling. He's poaching over the ball. That's it. Zach Shore looks to push it. Hits 17. Lawson Porter. Ball's up again. Highfield happy to soak up the pressure. Out we go. Yasser looks to push wide, and he does. Malone stacking close on this side. They can bring it back here, cause trouble for Highfield if they bring it back, which they do. The 7 carries well. Neil Alcorn, they have numbers here. If Malone can look to push it right, they need to, and he kicks away the ball. Dave O'Connell holds that ball. Great take. O'Connell catches. James Taylor puts up. Gavin O'Leary gives back to Taylor. He's dancing through him. Highfield have numbers to the right here if they can push it. Bohan is screaming for it. They need to get the ball wide. Bohan looks and down she goes. Takes off the pressure and the chase begins. That's a fantastic clearance if he can get that. He's actually landed it on the 5. Bohan, he's delighted with that one. Puts the pressure back onto Malone. Highfield now really getting a good firm grip in the game here. Bohan's delighted with that one. Literally end-to-end stuff. I actually can't even keep up the game myself, to be honest with you. Gavin O'Leary playing very well there. Taylor looking to take the ball up in contact very well, dancing in and out of the tackles. Malone well able to ship the ball wide when they get it as well. They do have that killer try instinct in them as well. A lot of inconsistency for both teams causing havoc. Highfield starting to come into their stride now. They like to leave it late on 72 minutes gone here. 73 minutes gone. Scores 24 points to 3. Sam Green has a massive throw here. On the Malone 5. Takes very well by the second row. Adam McNamee. McNamee brings it down. Zach Shore 9 looking to get it out of here. He's got Yasser Omar right on the dead ball line. He's got to be careful. He's passing that ball. He's almost on the dead ball line there. Clears it himself. It's not out though. Not out. The chase continues. Conor O'Neill unlucky to catch it. It's going to be an advantage to Malone here. Malone can ship the ball wide here. Highfield are in trouble big time. They need to give that ball first time. Malone are just very unlucky there. Very unlucky. Contact is not the place for that ball. You need to push that ball wider. I was chatting to Ken Campbell of Malone. He was telling me that James McAllister, he said he managed to hold the Highfield Presidential Party captive for 2 nights when they visited in November. I'd love to hear that story. I think I might get that one out of him later. That was when they beat Highfield, actually. They beat him 20 points to 17. And we're underway again. Zach Shore looking to put the ball in. The Aussie looking to get it in. Solid scrum, not budging now, starting to wheel a bit there now. Ball goes out, hits up the 12, Mark McGlynn with a big carry, crashing up through the centre. Gets great yards, fantastic with the support behind him. Shore again needs to get the ball wider this time, pushes. He's met by Cian Bohan in midfield. Fantastic hit by Bohan. Ball being slowed down from Malone there now. Carried up again, waiting from closing the door on Malone. Highfield happy to defend here. They've got numbers to the left if you can ship it wide. Here we go again. Andy Bryans again, ball knocked on. Good intent from Malone, just unlucky on the execution. And just as I say it, Malone make the change. Number 18, James McAllister, the man that held the Highfield Presidential Party captive, is making her way. Let's see what kind of damage he can do today. Injury to Malone, I think, in the front row. I think it's Sam Green who's gone down there, just receiving a bit of attention. Physios are dealing with him. Highfield is chatting tactics, getting the water on. The troops are watered. Number 3, Ricky Greenwood, comes off. Bannon looking to get us underway again. Highfield support in full flow on the far side. That Munster Senior League victory dinner from the 89-90 season are having a great time. You can see them on the far side there having a few points. Of Cordial. Bannon. Scrum is solid. Yeah, it's locked out. Highfield looking to get a shove on here. Not this time though. Malone win the penalty. That lost the bind there. Who's that? Ian McCarthy lost his bind, goes straight down. Clancy right next to him as well, so there's no doubt in that. Malone looked to Campbell to send him long. Better from Campbell. Good distance actually. Brings play just up the halfway line. Oh, Sam Green looking to get us in. Up they go. Number 4 takes it for them. Adam McNamee carries well. Gets a rolling ball underway. This is better for Malone. Getting good momentum. They look to keep this on. Sam Green breaks himself. He's gone. He's taken it by Mike Cronin. Gets the ball back. Recycled well. Zach gets it out wide to Yasser Ahmed. Yasser Ahmed pushed it wide. And the 21 carries very well. Davy McMaster. McMaster gets out to Bryans. Bryans hits Campbell. Campbell shoves away. Number 11 for Highfield. Gavin O'Leary. This is way better for Malone. Crashing. That's a thundering run by 17. He gets bounced back there by his opposite man. That's fantastic defending there by Ian McCarthy on his opposite man there. Lawson Porter. It's a huge collision in midfield. Way better by Malone here. Way better. Highfield scrum inside their 22. Highfield change here. Just the injured, who's it? Gavin O'Leary's coming off, and Le Petit General comes back on. Richard Cassidy makes his way to the wing. Interesting to see Cassidy on the wing here for the last 2 minutes of this game. Well, there's been injury time as well. Zach Short keeping an eye on proceedings here, watching Bannon the whole way. Scrum goes down. Jeez, Scrum's gone down there. Hits Taylor. Taylor looking to hit Bohan. Bohan goes wide. Looks to go himself. He's putting the head down. He's looking to go living and back inside. Luke Kingston carries well. He's gone straight through. Looks to give the offload. Holds. Carries well. Malone gone straight through. That's okay to go straight through the counter. Clancy says no, it's not. It's a penalty for Highfield. They're gone straight off their feet at the breakdown. That's what the penalty was for there, says George Clancy. Taylor looking to put the ball on. Taylor, that ball puts us right onto the Highfield, the Malone 10, just inside, about 2 metres inside the Malone 10. No, Rob Murphy looking to get us underway yet again. Goes to the overthrow. Maya Cronin very unlucky. He's held well. Sam Green takes it. 71 minutes gone here, and Naas are 47 points up against Banbridge, who are 24. That's 47 points to 24 to Naas. 71 minutes gone. Ball goes long. Oh, the Highfield crowd are on top of him on his back. Looks to dance his way out of this one. The 11, Mark McLean. And he's working too. He gets brought down. He's still carrying ball actually. Highfield have him held up. He's holding up. They're holding up. They're going to look for a scrum. They're not. Oh, it's a massive hit by Ian McCarthy and Niall Dowling team up there to shut the door. Push the ball wide again. That's number 21. Davey McMaster carries, gets the offload, pushes it wide again. That's number 10. Yasser Omar carries very well. The Aussie gives it back out to Andy Bryans. Andy Bryans gives it to Campbell. Campbell carries well. There's no support. Highfield should be all over that ball. They're not. Zach gets it away. The 7 pushes. Yasser Omar looks to give out now. Stretching the Highfield defence here. They're looking for a quicker ball here. This is way better for Malone. Ships away. Oh, unlucky. Bohan reads it. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Bohan can't believe it. He was away for Slate. Can't believe it. When they're pushing ball that wide that quick, the loopy passes are inviting centres onto it. A ball like that, centre's dream. So that's Naas 47, Banbridge 24 there. 72 gone. Old Belvedere there, just checking the score on that. Still 15-0, looking for a bonus point here. They're still going, 79 minutes gone. Old Belvedere 15-0. Scrum here, underway. Zach Shore looking for the put-in. It's 18-19 to UCC here. There's a penalty hit off the post. It's going right down to the wire. And Malone are looking to go again. Zach is looking to go again. And that's a knock on. I think Clancy's going to blow up in this one. And he has. He's blown up. 24-3 to Highfield here against Malone. Good effort by both teams. Highfield great to get the winning bonus point. Puts them in a better league footing in the table. Hopefully pushing up to almost second depending how the rest of the games fall out. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully we can catch you again at Highfield's next game. Highfield are away to Old Belvedere, I think, they're away to Old Belvedere on the 18th of February. So a bit of a break for them, and our next home game is to High Flyers City of Armagh on the 25th of the 2nd. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.